Amino acids. According to the nutritional symptoms you noted in your answers to our quiz, you may have an amino acid deficiency. To refresh your memory, here's the background information on amino acids, and following that are our recommendations to help you correct your amino acid deficiency. Now, amino acids are protein. Proteins are large molecules made up of smaller building blocks called amino acids. Our bodies can manufacture most of the amino acids, but there are some called the essential amino acids, which must be supplied by the diet. Amino acids perform a wide variety of functions, from controlling the alkalinity of our blood and regulating fluid pressures in our bodies, to the manufacture of hormones, enzymes, and antibodies, and the maintenance of the immune system, the mechanism that defends us from diseases. All proteins in the body, hair, skin, cells, internal organs, enzymes, etc., are made of amino acids. Your body has no substitute for amino acids, and maintenance of appropriate levels is critical to good health. It's not only third world populations who are susceptible to protein deficiencies. In affluent societies, protein deficiencies may exist among teenagers, the elderly, and those who follow severe weight loss diets and/or diets extremely high in processed foods and refined sugar. Malabsorption problems are another possible cause of protein and other nutrient deficiencies. While most people consume enough protein, for some it may be a good idea to modify the sources of daily intake and consider substituting some less concentrated proteins like fish, grains, and beans for animal protein. Excessive animal protein consumption can be detrimental to our health. So here's our amino acid recommendations. The most concentrated sources of amino acids, which are protein, are foods of animal origin, such as yogurt, eggs, fish, and poultry. However, if you eat little or no animal products, some other very good sources of protein are brown rice, whole grains, sprouts, soybeans, which is tofu and other soy foods, green foods such as alfalfa, spirulina, and chlorella, ground flaxseed, nuts and nut butters, almond butter is good, and bee pollen. If you don't eat animal products and are also not a big eater, you might not be taking in enough high-quality protein. Animal foods contain all the essential amino acids, while plant foods are usually low in one or more essential amino acids. There are two schools of thought regarding how to get all the essential amino acids from vegetarian sources. Some experts think that you must combine legumes, which is soy products, beans and lentils, that sort of thing, combine them with grains, nuts, or seeds at every meal in order to get enough protein. Others believe that you need only include some plant protein in your diet on a daily basis in order to consume sufficient quantities of all the essential amino acids. I think it's a good idea to include a little protein in each meal to be sure, whether it's animal or vegetable. Following are some examples of meals that will help ensure that your protein needs are met, even on a vegetarian diet that does not include dairy products or eggs. Adzuki or black beans with brown rice or whole grain tortillas or bread. Tofu, tempeh, or other soy foods with brown rice or other whole grains. Any whole grain casseroles with beans or lentils added, for example, whole wheat pasta salad with chickpeas, hummus with whole wheat bread or pita bread. Soups containing legumes and served with whole grain bread, almond butter on whole grain bread. Adding sprouts to any meal will enhance your protein intake. However, a low amino acid problem is just as likely to be due to poor absorption of protein rather than low intake. Food allergies, especially wheat, are one of the most common causes of malabsorption. Other factors to consider are stress, an underactive stomach, which is low levels of hydrochloric acid or HCl, low levels of digestive enzymes, a sluggish liver or colon, or thyroid imbalance. Check your chart to see if you also have symptoms of any of these. Deficiencies of either zinc or vitamin B6 may result in poor digestion and absorption of protein because both of these nutrients are necessary to produce hydrochloric acid, which is your digestive juice in the stomach. Better food combining can make an enormous difference in digestion and assimilation of nutrients. Note that people who have a diet high in refined sugar often don't eat enough protein because they're often not hungry enough to eat the protein they should have. If this applies to you, cut way back on sweet foods. And that's it for our amino acid recommendations.